Okay, so we're back in the new update here in BeamNG Drive, and folks, they have updated career mode. So we're starting a new one here today. There are 4 like branching paths that you can take now in career mode, and I am super freaking excited. So we got to go up here and purchase our first vehicle once again. We got 3 choices here. It doesn't look like much has changed as far as this. I think I got to go with, let's go with the Corvette here. We're not even going to inspect it. Let's just purchase that bad boy. There it is. Hello, beautiful. So yeah, the starting cars pretty much seem the same unless you, I guess, go to another dealership. So I don't know how long we're going to stick with this. I guess as long as we don't break it. But you know, there's a good chance that that's what we're going to do here today. So they've updated several other things too. So the new customization menu is in the garage. Oh, I'm going to speed up in front of this car. Oh my goodness, I almost got myself run over. All right, let's get to the garage. Okay, so here we are in the garage. We got our used hunk of poo right here. So we do have a new menu system here. So let's go to use computer. There are some new things. Also, it is worth noting, we've got a new performance index menu. So check this out. You can assess performance almost like running a dyno on all of your vehicles now. So we've got our Corvette. It's going to give us the performance. So right now there's no data. So now we got to go assess it. And check this out. It actually goes and runs down the drag strip to figure out like your vehicle's performance. And then you can keep updating it and you can run this test over and over. That way you can see what class you're in. This is something huge for BeamNG. Like there was always kind of like a little bit of a rating system, but just to have it really broken down and to be able to like assess every one of your vehicles like this, it's awesome. So there it goes. It's a slow pile of poo, but it's going to give us our information here. That way we know where we can upgrade. All right, so here we go. It's a Class B PI. I'm assuming it's performance index of 45. I need to find a breakdown. Right now, you can see in the red, its horsepower is god-awful. So there, it actually shows that your 0 to 60 is on the prep surface because it ran out in the drag strip. And then, yeah, if you look down here, here's the performance index. So it goes from, I guess, blank class to C, B, A, S, and X. Which I'm pretty sure an X has got to be like a scintilla or something. All right, well, we know where we can improve this thing. Should we maybe invest in it right now? Or do we want to... I don't know. Maybe we should go out to this menu first and see if there's anything we can jump into. So up here at the top, you can see like the different categories. This looks a little bit different now. So we got time trials. You got drag racing, which is now fully implemented into career mode here. You got drift spots here. That's actually pretty amazing. Also, here are the career paths a little bit more broken down. So you have APM, which that appears to be like your overall, I would assume. You got the BMRA, which this is going to be like your race events, drag racing, drifting. You got logistics, of course, your cargo delivery, car jockey. And then freestyle is just like everything else. Pursuits, all of that's going to be in there. So yeah, I just want to see how all this works. Should we take this thing to the drag strip? Yo, I can't happen to dump a big engine in this right now, can I? By the way, we might need to update our insurance policy here. Is there one for I like to race my car? I guess we'll keep it on the daily. They might not like it when I wreck at the track, though. So yeah, as far as car customization or this menu here, this is all different. Hold on, let's go ahead. Wait, I want to pop this open here. That way we can see the engine swap happen. I really wish there was like a beat up sunburst that we could start with, you know, since we've had the update. All right, so we got the engine exposed here. So you got cargo parts and then you have all parts. Obviously we want the all parts here. We're going to try to make some engine upgrades. I'd like to get some drag tires. This is a front-wheel drive, right? I could put drag slicks on the front. I don't know if drag slicks are necessary with how slow it is, so maybe we just work on the engine here. So I definitely want to upgrade. I got $6,000, so I want to do the performance block here. So let's go and install that. Let's go oil pan. Let's go race intake. I'd like a turbocharger. I don't know if I could afford it. Can I put a stage 1 in here? Okay, that's kind of close. I don't know if our cooling is going to be able to keep up. Hold on, what kind of radiator do we have in here? Actually, they're pretty cheap. I can almost afford a high performance. All right, well, we're going to risk grenading this thing. Let's make our purchase here. And then I'm assuming the parts are in now. I didn't put drag slicks on it. I don't think we're going to go fast enough for that to even like be a thing. I'm just assuming it's going to maybe... we'll have to assess it one more time. I'm assuming this is going to stick us in with similar classed vehicles. So let's run one more performance test. And then I don't know if it's going to give us a comparison as far as our performance gain from what it previously was. So we'll just let it run the test real quick. I want to try to get into drag racing. I feel like that's something that we haven't tried. That and more circuit racing. So what happens when the AI explodes your car? Is that a thing? Also, the cinematic camera for the drag strip. This is, man, chef's kiss. Didn't we run a 16 last time? It looks like we ran a 14 there. Okay, so we are in high B now. We got a gain of about 94 horsepower. Actually, I think it was at 105. So 80-something horsepower. It's at the top of B class here. So, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's run it. Let's see if we can run our own vehicle here. All right. Let's go over to the drag strip. Let's go utilize that. Try not to crash on the way over there. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to go over to the drag racing stuff. So I think we're going to do Pro Tree, because I believe Pro Tree is what the NHRA uses. Sportsman, I think, is more like a countdown. So hold on, set route to that real quick. We're heading down to the drag strip. I am noticing the power levels on this is actually pretty good. It's a little understeery. Like, it doesn't turn that well, but still. So I think it's because it's a front wheel. Also, wait. Dude, this is... Okay, so this is like the updated area. It's like everybody's checking into the drag strip and then heading over there. Also, I did notice... hold on, let's go down a couple gears here. I did notice there's like staging lanes over here now, which is really freaking awesome. It's like where all the racers would line up. I like what they did with this area. Okay, I want Pro Tree. So that's the Sportsman. Let's go Pro Tree. Can I enter with my vehicle? So I'm just curious if it like maybe matches you up with other B-class cars or how this works. I think they said it scales to your performance index. And which I would say that's probably another B-class car over there. Okay. Heck yeah, I like this. I like that it kind of makes it seem like, you know, you can have like an entry-level car and you don't have to have like a full-blown dragster to start with. Okay, here we go, pre-staging here. Dude, they did such a good job with this area. It looks so much better. Looks quite a bit more prepped. Okay, here we go, stage. It's pre-stage. There we go. Oh, neutral. Oh, geez, I was really late off the get-go there. Okay, just shift up. Oh my goodness. I got a little confused there. Oh, yeah, we're still making really good power, though, compared to the rest here. So, this is bracket racing, right? I'm going to have multiple opponents, I believe. So, stop the vehicle. I like how this is working. Okay, so there's first place. There's our time. So, do we get paid for this? Rewards. Rewards it's blank right now. There's our little slip there. So, I can go new opponent or continue. Did we make money there? Maybe this is not a thing that you make money in. Maybe motorsport's supposed to be like a, I guess more of a hobby. We'll have to see when we get out, see if we made any money off this. Going against a muscle car here. Let's see what we got. Okay, staged. Oh, and go. There it goes. That was a little bit better launch. I short shifted there to second. Oh, man. You know, I was expecting them to be a little bit slower there because they're probably really heavy. Oh, they're pulling me on the top end here. And of course I missed fourth gear there. It wouldn't matter. They're definitely in a faster vehicle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The drag racing is pretty legit, I would say. I definitely screwed that one up. So just hit next. Next. There is no rewards right now for it, so I'll just hit continue. So I didn't make any money off that, did I? Yeah, I'm still at $300. I'm still poor. Okay, so I think we need to enter this here. So I think we were just running practice, essentially. Because, yeah, there's different skill trees here. We got racing. Let's try maybe a race here. That way we can actually start earning stars. And this is how, once you level this up, you get paid more per event. So I can choose to do this. So I believe the logic's been worked on with the AI racing a little bit. We want undamaged or lightly damaged car. All right, so we should actually earn something here for this. Here we go. And we're off. I'm assuming those are B. Oh my goodness, why did they spawn in a dually? Wait, that dually actually kind of took off. So this totally isn't our vehicle. I'm assuming we could do a custom one with our vehicle. Oh my goodness, there goes my hubcaps. Come on, dually, you're hogging up the road. Jeez, I gotta get up to this hopper here. Okay, slide it a little bit. I can't wait until hopefully we see like proper grid racing, like we utilize the racetrack and then we get like, oh my goodness, quite a few opponents set up. That is the dream. is that the AI gets better. That could be kind of cool to even do like GT3 racing. I feel like that'd be awesome. So am I on the right side here? Is that the finish? Maybe the finish is just at the top here. Yeah, because the hopper's in the other lane there. I think there is an option also to use your vehicle, which I'm assuming that's where it would also still choose like B-class opponents. And there we go. Was that the finish? That was the finish there. All right, so now we finally should have a reward as far as, well, it's a ticket. So yeah, the system's completely different. Like it used to just spit out cash at you. Now we've got a ticket. So if I hit continue here, what do we do with said ticket? Oh, click the claim. So we got rewards here. So let's click to claim. I'm getting money, ain't I? Let's claim all this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, the milestone system's pretty awesome. Oh, and then here's the stars. So we get based on, I guess we get money based on like the challenges that we do here. So I think the real money makers are still gonna be like your logistics stuff. And the racing is more like passion projects, I'm assuming. Okay, so we've gone to the beginning circuit assessment. I'm trying to level up in career. So this is a time trial. We are using our vehicle now. So that is a thing. So I just gotta be fast. I mean, I don't know if Camodo's really fast. And my vehicle's decent. It doesn't turn well. Also, I did see that they're gonna eventually add a handling test. So right now it's just the drag race test that you see when it assesses your vehicle. But they're eventually gonna have a handling one too. So yeah, man, Beam's career mode, I'm telling you. This thing is pretty freaking legit. It's crazy. It's only going to get better. Also, this is a pretty tight circuit. Yeah, I need to get some new tires on this thing. It just does not turn very well. I guess I probably should have went with the BX. I actually like the way it drives a little bit better. But, I mean, a front-wheel drive dragster is a pretty good car, too. Or drag racer. I guess you can't call it a dragster. Oh, man, I'm just squealing in the tires. I can't even get it to jump sideways. It's just understeering the whole time. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, if you know me, when we do like multiplayer events, I like loose vehicles. I do not like vehicles that understeer. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right, one more lap. That's my bad. There goes my hubcap. I don't know if it resets damage after this or if I'm going to have to repair this stuff. So I'm trying to be a little bit careful, at least. Whee! Okay. And brakes, heavy brakes, downshift. Oh my goodness. And there we go. So what did I earn? What did I do here? Okay. Here's my results. Oh, okay, we got 2 of the stars. I'm missing the 135. So did we get money for this? Okay, we did earn money for this. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got that. What do we unlock? So you unlock the next challenge. So here's a question. Oh, my hubcap is gone. So using your own vehicle, you're still going to need to repair this stuff. It's fine. It's still, I don't think we actually sustained any like really big damage there. So obviously, actually, let's continue. I do want to go look at the other vehicles, see what we got, just in case we want to swap vehicles. So yeah, this is still the rookie test. I think once we get past this, we get into actual like big time motorsports and you probably get paid more then. Also, I got to point out that this thing down here in development, the Apex Racing League. So it sounds like there's going to be like almost like an in game for the career mode. So maybe that's going to be your legit racing. Okay, we're going to do another test here. So I did see you could, like, I guess you could not use your vehicle, but I don't know. I don't find that fun. Like, I want to use my vehicle in these challenges because to me, that's how I can, like, figure out what I want to upgrade. So I do kind of like these, like, dockyard, like, it's almost like a street circuit that they have set up. Not a very safe-looking street circuit, but still. You know, if I knew how to like set down props and stuff, I would love to try to set up like a legit looking street circuit down here. Say like something that like IndyCar, like Formula 1 would run. Also, I totally missed the gearing there. I need to pay more attention to my line here. Oh, geez. Was that a tire? That's another hubcap. I don't know how much those are going to be to replace, but it's fine. Also, I totally got to go look for another vehicle. I need to find something that's rear-wheel drive. I guess one of the good things is that we invested into the vehicle, so we should get some of that back too. Here we go. I got to put together a good lap here. All right. Downshift, catch third. Downshift, catch second here. Hit the curb a little bit. The curb helps the car turn at least. You just don't want to hit it too hard because you might blow a tire out. Okay, here we go to the finish, and boom. All right, how did we do there? Did we at least make a little bit of money? 146. Well done. Did we? Oh my goodness, we just missed the last star there. But we got everything else, so it's not too bad. And then we earned $1,100. Not bad. Yeah, I really like what they're doing here with all the leveling and stuff. It is cool. Like, career mode, every update just gets better and better. And then look, it looks like we unlocked the intermediate series. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now I've got a question. There's got to be a dealership in the area. Where's like the low-end dealerships? I want to say it's Jefferson Motors might have some decent sales. I don't think you want to go to the big dealerships, so I'm going to set my route over there. We're just going to see what the inventory looks like right now. You know, maybe I want to buy me a rear-wheel drive car. That way we could, I just want to slide around a little bit. Plus, I like when you get fast rear-wheel drive cars. There's nothing like just constantly breaking traction. It's so fun. Also, by the way, we don't have free roam police still. You might recall we played a career mod that added free roam police. That is a thing on like the modded careers. Still not a thing, at least not that I'm aware of here in the official career. I'm hoping they add that, because honestly, if there was like a feature or a couple features... Oh, I thought that was a way to get in. That's fine, we're just going to roll through here. I don't have to worry about anything. But yeah, if there's a couple features I'd love to see. I'd love to see free roam cops, kind of like in the modded career. And then, like I said, more of a motorsports emphasis, but that might actually be here. I haven't gotten too deep into that part. You can take deliveries here, but we're going to go in. Let's look at the inventory and just see what they have. Oh my goodness. I forgot I have a mod installed. I haven't actually officially gone over it, but yes, there's a Cadillac right there. Dude, that thing's only 800 bucks. Is that a way to introduce this mod? So this mod is a private mod. It's been released on the BeamNG forums. I believe it got leaked, and the person that leaked it also tried to charge like an insane price for it. And so I guess the group, which I'll have it linked down in the description, they went ahead and just released it. You know, I don't know why it's only 800 bucks. Hold on, let's look at it real quick. I guess the only thing I'm afraid of is that a lot of times I'll activate and deactivate the mods, and if we want to continue this and I accidentally get rid of it, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, is the vehicle just going to disappear? But yeah, I'll at least link the mod down in the description. I don't know if we're going to buy it. I mean, it's only 800 bucks. I'm kind of tempted to buy it. Look, we're doing a mod review inside of career mode. Yeah, hold on. What kind of power are we making here? Dude, this vehicle is so freaking large. I love full-sized, like, old vehicles like this. You know, honestly, it sounds pretty good. What happens if I put it in into a pole during the test drive? Yeah, that could be a thing. Hold on, how does it slide? It's a heavy vehicle, man. You can really feel the weight here. You can get it sideways, but it's not quite what I'm looking for in the sideways category. Like, I'm looking for sideways, and then it just, like, takes back off. Here, it seems like it wants to skid to a stop. But yeah, definitely, that might be a thing that we add in the future. I just wanted to show this off. Like, I had planned on checking this out in a video, but I was like, well, let me do the career mode first, and it's just funny that this thing appeared. Okay, not gonna lie, not what I'm looking for here. I'm gonna abandon the sale. I still love the dealership aspect of career mode, and the whole fact that you get to inspect and, like, you can go drive the vehicles around, you get the information on them. I love that. By the way, wait, can't I select a trade-in? Say if I wanted to... Wait, what was... I got so sidetracked, I didn't even check what they have. So they have a 1991 Pessima. I don't think that wasn't one of the beginner cars, was it? I don't think it was, actually. There's a Bastion here. That's 17,000. Like, the only thing maybe with the trade-in we could do... It's a front-wheel drive still, so I don't think it's actually going to really fix our woes. Real quick, if I were to choose a trade-in, how much would they give me? So they'd give me about 9,000 right now for the Corvette that we own. Probably not worth it. I could probably just go dump in another $3,000 worth of parts and get better performance. So yeah, I think we're gonna pass. I was looking for like a rear-wheel drive, something like the Bastion I probably would have taken, but we just don't have the money for that right now, so that's definitely not a thing. So we're just gonna get inside of our vehicle once again. We're gonna put some more miles on this bad boy, but first, let's go over to the garage. I feel the need to upgrade our vehicle just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm actually curious, can we knock this vehicle into A-class? Like, if you're on the low end of the A-class, it would be worth it to stay in the upper end of B-class, depending on if you go out and start getting your butt whooped by, like, opponents and stuff. So, yeah, that's a neat aspect. Also, it seems like the AI traffic, it could be a thing, and I need to dig deeper into the patch notes. It seems like the AI is getting a little bit smarter when it comes to, like, free roam traffic. Like, they seem to be not quite as stupid. I mean, I haven't had any, like, make any really questionable moves and, like, turn into me. So, I don't know if that's a thing or not, but it just feels like the AI are definitely working a little bit better here in career mode. So be careful. We have real consequences here. If we wreck this car, we're going to have to pay the deductible for the insurance, and that wipes out performance parts. Like, I need to upgrade this with performance parts, not pay money to the insurance company. And you know, that's like one thing that, once you think about it, like, what other game does this? Like, there's career modes with like free roam, but like, what game makes you manage insurance and do stuff like that? Like, there's nothing like it right now. And that's why I think the more this game updates, like, this game is going to be huge. I mean, it's already huge, but I think it's got potential to just really be massive. And I think the only thing that would really send it over the top, and I don't know how possible it's going to be, maybe in the future, like the far future, would be to get this on a console. But the consoles, I think, are going to have to be a little bit more powerful. But yeah, man, you get this on the console, like, I think it's game over. I think a lot of people, you know, a lot of people experience like the arcadey career modes, which is fine in like your Forzas and stuff, like the Horizon. But man, if they experience something realistic like this, I think it would definitely appeal to a ton of people. That they'll get into this and realize, holy man, I like doing stuff like this. 'Cause yeah, I just like the way this is set up, like 10 times better than any other game. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's go and do some parts customization. I would say let's repair the hubcaps. I really don't care though. Okay, so what I would like to do, I like more speed. I feel like the radiator is going to need to be upgraded in order to keep up with this. So I think we're gonna have to bite the bullet. Maybe the high performance here, $700. That's expensive. I'd like to get tires on it. I feel like if we can get tires that maybe turn a little bit better, that would probably be good. And an engine swap would be cool too, but I don't think we're quite there. So yeah, we got our front tires. We got the standard tires on. Sports, actually, these aren't expensive. You can get sport tires for $74. We don't happen to have slicks with this wheel set, do we? I don't think so, but screw it. Let's just put the sport tires on. So we'll get sport tires. That's the front tires. Let's just install sports. Eventually, I do want like drag slicks or something on it, but I'm just looking for a little bit of extra grip here. So can we get it looking a little bit more sporty? I can change. I like the turbo front end. Let's do that. Just give it a little bit of flair. Maybe paint it up or something. There's a skid plate for it. I don't think I need a skid plate. Oh no, I'm starting to spend money on stuff I probably shouldn't spend money on. What about the, let's get a, actually, do I make enough power for a strut bar? That might not be a thing. Wait, paint designs. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Wait, can we get the really cruddy paint on here? I think I just bought the paint, but hold on. Let's take that out of the cart real quick. Let's get some factory graphics. I'm assuming I can, oh, there we go. We put that at the bottom, and then we can paint the car. Ooh, that was expensive. Do we really want to waste money on graphics? Maybe I should just paint the car. I feel like that $1,500 can probably go to something a little bit better. Yeah, I started looking at all this stuff. I'm like, what am I doing? I need to also probably get some weight savings. So I could probably let's remove some seats. That shouldn't cost anything, right? Like if I want to go to empty. So let's get some seats out of here. The rear seats, pointless. Let's get that out. Oh, I think I took out the driver's seat. Oops. I could put a sports seat in there. There we go. Let's do that. That's probably a little bit lighter. And then the right seat needs to go. All right, so we got that stripped down. You know, we could put like a half cage in here. Maybe that'll help a little bit with the, because oh my goodness, it's $5,000 for a cage. Never mind. I was about to say it might help a little bit. It's gonna put weight on it, but it'll also make it to where maybe it would take less damage. Oh wait, we could put a custom exhaust on this. We could afford that. What is a custom? Is that gonna help us? You know what? Screw it. Let's purchase this and let me see if I can paint it real quick. I think we're gonna keep this car. We've already dumped too much money into this bad boy. All right, so we'll do another performance assessment too. I do want to paint it real quick. I know there's a decal thing in here, but I just want like just a different color. Oh my goodness, that's $300. I can't do it yet. Okay, well, we'll do that here in a minute. Honest, do the performance assessment. Let's see if we bumped up into A class. All right, that was a 14.1. I feel like that was slightly faster. Wasn't it like a 14.5 what we ran last time? Let's see. B class? A class? Dude, we're at the very top of B class right now. We are like one adjustment away from going into A class. So we're at basically the top of what we can do here. That's pretty cool, though. I like that. Also, wait, hold on. I think we had a milestone that we completed. Oh, let's get out of this menu. Okay, get out into here. Go into the career paths. Milestones. Oh, here we go. Hold on. We can afford that paint job now. I can claim all these milestones. You get like milestones for just driving around. So that's a thing too. Hold on. I can afford that paint job now. There we go. I just wanted it to be red. I don't know. That color was just bothering me. So there's that. Let's jump in it real quick. Oh, yeah. I don't think we have any worries about, like, overheating or anything now. Just hope those new tires are a little bit grippier. So, can we do any circuit racing yet? Basic race. So, there are still some of the AI races. How did we not make money last time doing that? Oh, you know what? We can do the beginner. This is how you gain money and get experience to go up in the motorsports division. You can go to the drag racing here. So it's the sportsman tree is what you have to start out with. I think I might have to use their... Can I use my own vehicle? Am I allowed? I think on this one, you have to use what they give you in this challenge. So it's like you get to use your own vehicle for certain things, and then stuff like this, which is like more like test and practice. A lot of times, I guess it'd be useful to use their vehicle. So this is a different tree here. I think this is gonna be more like a countdown tree. Roll up, roll up, roll up. Stage 1, 2. There we go. Wait for it, and green. There it goes. This is a okay-ish launch. Man, this thing is sluggish compared to what we have. My goodness. Okay, here we go. Extremely slow time. Boom. Stop the vehicle. You know, it'd be nice to eventually have, like, parachutes. Like, you have fast up vehicles that it requires those. Oh, yeah, dude, that's worth a lot of money. That's easy cash right there. Okay, I think we need to keep doing these. They're going to have a little bit more speed now. I mean, not a whole lot more, but this will definitely be a tad bit faster. Hold on, let's turn off, make sure we don't have traction or anything. We're on a prep surface. You should be able to hold this thing wide open. Okay, line up. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's pre-stage. Oh, there we go. We're staged. And go. Come on, baby. Yep, a slight bit faster. Not a whole lot, though. I go and do the interior here. Actually, I need to make sure I'm looking at a gauge. All right. So just a tad bit faster. There we go. Stop the vehicle. Easy, probably $1,100 here. It's actually $1,200 for this one. Yeah, this is good. So I've got one more of these to do, and then we complete the first tier of it. Oh, actually, I unlocked. It looks like the pro tree here, so I don't even have to finish the first tier. So do I get more money for this? I think this is probably worth more money. All right, let's just do one more of these challenges. So I believe this is going to be is this a pro tree on this one? Yeah, this is pro tree. So it's going to be the, I guess 3 or 4 amber lights all light up at once, and then we go. So we did this earlier. Okay, let it roll up here. Where is, oh, we're almost at the line. There's pre-stage. Oh, a little deeper. There it goes. And wait for it. Go. That was a little slow reaction time there. Definitely a little bit faster vehicle, though. Okay, here we go, and boom. Easy money, easy money. I like the pro tree a little bit better. How much did we make there? Did we get it all done? Well, I don't know why it's not popping up, but I thought we definitely did it. This will hit continue and see what it tells us. How much money do I have? I have $2,000 on career paths. Did we not complete that? Oh, we didn't get any stars for that for some reason. That's weird. I thought we completed the objective. Also, we do have some more milestones, so easy money here. Go ahead and claim those. But, yeah, I like it. I like the new upgrading system. I like the way the new parts menu works. Like, it's getting so good. And I also like the whole fact that you've got so many branching career paths. We haven't even touched logistics. Like, I wanted to stay mostly in motorsports and just try to build up one of my cars. And yeah, it's really good right now. The only thing you got to do is just click it in the main menu and it'll ask you to unlock career mode and basically warn you that it's, early development. But yeah, it's worth it right now to go check it out.